Like clockwork, Ron Gilbert has released another look at Return to Monkey Island. This time, we get a lengthy look at a brand new location in the series. Unlike clockwork, this video is a few days late, but please watch it anyway. In this week's Monkey Island Monday, we see and hear the judge in action for the first time. It seems our plucky mighty pirate has crossed the law for the umpteenth time and must now stand trial. Let's watch the clip.
Order! Order in the court! I am going to cite you for contempt of court for not asking permission to approach the bench.
I humbly apologize. May I approach the bench, Your Honor?
You may approach the bench. Court is now in session. Judge Plank presiding. How do you plead?
Guilty of being a mighty pirate.
Order! Order in the court! Quiet on the gallery, or there will be arrest.
Okay, so let's start with the first screen, where Guybrush runs across the path to the courthouse. Here we have a heavily Nordic-inspired area that may actually link into something from the first game. If you recall, when you are exploring Stan's previously used boat's shipyard, you can examine a longboat that says it's from the distant north. Could this be the north that it's referring to? It's likely that this area is Bermuda, one of the two new locations already revealed for the game, the other being Terror Island, which we haven't had a look at yet. We can see a bear trap in the snow and some poor bastard's leg who got trapped in it. This gives me hints of the curse of Monkey Island. If you cast your mind back to the ending of that game in 1997, we're on a roller coaster traveling through the adventures of Guybrush Threepwood, and the final stage is a giant yeti in a snow-covered field. Yet Guybrush never fought a yeti. So to what was this scene a reference to? It could be that it was a story in his past that the audience were aware of, and maybe Return to Monkey Island will tell that story. The last thing to mention in this scene is the ice statue of the king or queen of Bermuda, who can also be spotted in the next scene. Roll clip. Here we see Guybrush approaching the judge's bench, and on his right is a portrait of the Bermuda leader. The remainder of the scene is a dialogue between the judge and Guybrush, showing us how the dialogue mechanics are going to work within the game. The good news is they work just as you would expect them to. No unexpected twists here. The camera, however, zooms in on the action when the judge starts talking, showing off Return to Monkey Island's more dynamic camera compared to normal point-and-click games. This adds a little more oomph to the cutscenes. When Guybrush pleads guilty, the judge absolutely loses his mind, clamoring for quiet in his rather empty courthouse. There could be one of two reasons for this. The judge is crazy and Guybrush is playing along for some nefarious point-and-click logical reason, or that the sound design for the scene hasn't been finished yet. Which is true, who can say? Let me know what you think in the comments. Devolver tweeted out that there will be plenty more Monkey Island news next month, so there's plenty more to sink our gold teeth into. My bet is the release date will be announced in 2 weeks' time. Come back then to see me cheer with joy or with egg on my face. Until then, subscribe to the channel, like the video, and comment your thoughts on the new clip below. Still hate the art style, or are you coming around?